Well, hello, 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 and welcome, 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 welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday. It is Monday. Another Monday morning motivation here on the Crew Podcast. I am the visionary. I am the visionary Queen Angela. And it is Hour of Power. I want to thank you guys for joining me this morning, y'all. We back again, yet doing the same thing. We get another opportunity, y'all, to impact lives. We get another opportunity to be that change that we desire to see in this world. So, y'all, I'm grateful. I had an amazing weekend. Yet I am celebrating my birthday. I tell you, this month is a month of celebration because for years I have not wanted to celebrate my birthday. For all those that know and follow my platform, know that um, on April the 13th, I lost my mom in 1991, 12 days after I turned 16. So I have definitely struggled with that. For many years, I did not even um, process the grief. Here recently, I have been able to process grief and truly understand and process some things. So I'm grateful. This weekend, I had an amazing opportunity to connect with some amazing authors, some amazing business owners. When I tell you, God is truly amazing. I thank Him for just allowing me a space where I can be creative, allowing me a space where I can just be me and I can just allow myself to be free so that He can be who He said He would be in my life. I'm grateful for the prayer line and all those that are a part of that prayer line over there, 5 a.m. every morning. I know it's not easy, but I thank you for your prayers. Y'all, I was sitting here and I was looking at this weekend. Shout out to my sister, who is amazing. She always looks out for her baby sister, y'all. I'm the baby of the bunch, but you would think I'm the oldest. But my sister, she got us some water bottles this weekend, y'all. And look who's on the picture of them water bottles. And then I was looking at the nutritional facts. They even got the nutritional facts on the bottle, y'all. So I was looking at the nutritional facts, and the very first one says smiles 100%, kisses 100%, hugs 100%, family 100%, friends 100%, fun 100%, happiness 100%, games 100%, love 100%, y'all, and that's all in this one serving of water, Angela's water, and that's what's in this water. Y'all, it just reminded me of what is in us. These are things that should be deposited on the inside of us, and we should be giving these things out. So this water just took me back and just reminded me. It just took that little thing. See, God to show up. Shaha. Yeah, God. God to show up in the midst of anything if you allow Him to speak. I'm grateful because on this morning, even on the prayer call this morning, um, I really had not prepared for the prayer call until this morning. In the wee hours of the morning, God was dealing with me. He woke me up earlier than normal, and I took Angel out, and I come back, and I was sitting on the computer, and He just began to deal with me about the scripture and gave me that lesson for this morning. But long story short, right before we get ready to go on prayer call, we're on with one of the prayer warriors, and she's sharing some things, and I knew that that message was just for her. And I tell you, God is faithful, y'all. The strangest thing to confine the wise, and He reminded me through this water bottle, a kind gesture from my sister to recognize me for my birthday, to honor me. And it reminded me, the nutritional values on the back reminded me of the love that God has for us. Y'all, He wraps His arms around us. He cares for us. He gives us joy, unspeakable joy. I tell you, this morning, I'm just reminded of so much. We have the opportunity to impact lives. We have the opportunity to be a voice. We have an opportunity to be that change. Now, there's generations behind us. There's individuals that are coming behind us that are trying to figure out what it is that they're supposed to be doing. And we have to leave that blueprint, because a lot of people not picking up the Bible, a lot of people not going to church, a lot of people are trying to discover things because they felt like they've been led wrong, they've been deceived, and you have to learn how to be able to apply those things. God's word is never going to return to him void. His word is always going to do what it's set out to do. It is up to us. See, when he gave us free will, he gave us a choice. And it's us making these choices. We choose the consequence. Because the free will, what you choose, is going to always lead to a consequence. So this morning, I just really, I just wanted to remind everybody. Yeah, we are first Monday in a new month. Yeah, a month that is filled with opportunities. What are you doing to step outside of that you've already been doing? So 2024 may not have been your year. Even the first 3 months of this year may not have been your year. But that does not mean that the rest of 2025 cannot be your year. Proverbs 21:1 reminds me, it says, the power of the king lies in the hand of the king, so he can turn the rivers of water whichever way he wants them to flow. So if you find yourself aligning with the things of God, aligning with that he's already purposed. See, we out here searching, and we out here looking for things that God has already placed on the inside of us. Those gifts and those talents. He gave you that so that you can operate and navigate throughout this thing that we call life. Because he knew that there was going to be a journey. He knew that things were going to come up. So nothing that we are facing, God is not already aware of. He's very much aware of everything that is going to come up. But he's also given us a way out. He's given us opportunity. He's given us chance. He's given us the opportunity to be able to learn lessons from our experiences, to be able to advance, to be able to evolve, to be able to go to the next lesson in him. But y'all, we have to be intentional about those things that we know he's called us to. Some of us, God has given us books. He's given us things that we should be operating in, things that we should be doing, things that we should be pouring into other people. A lot of us, we've been following individuals so long that it has just become custom to us to just keep following people when God is giving you the gift and the talent to be a leader, the gift and the talent to lead others. Because there's people that he's putting you charge over, that are watching you, that are looking at you, that are watching you grow, that are watching you develop. Just as he's done for those that you follow and those that you support. God has given us that. He's given us all an opportunity to be change makers. He's given us all an opportunity to create and leave a legacy. But it's up to you. So today I ask you, what are you doing? If you are an author, are you connected to platforms that are pushing you outside of the box? That are providing outlets for you to not only showcase that you already have, but to help you engage into creating other things to go along with that you already have, or to create new things. Y'all, just as this world evolves, we have to be in a place where we're willing to evolve too, and where we're willing to help those that are in our circle and those around our community to evolve too. Don't think that we get these gifts and these talents just for us. Oh, it's for the building of the kingdom. Because when you're no longer here, what will you have that will continue to speak for you? How will people remember you? Will you just be a one book wonder? Or will you be someone that people will say, well, I heard about her. I know about her. I read things about her. I've seen things about her. Will you have a legacy? Because you can never do too much to brand your brand. You can never do too much to share that you are, because you are your brand. Every chance you get, you should be in front of somebody's camera. You should be in front of somebody's radio. You should be in front of somebody's podcast. You should be in front of somebody's magazine. You should be on your own lives. Like, literally, every time you turn around, you should be able to post content. You should have stuff programmed into your everyday page that is just normal, that you just post. If you got a group, post it in your group every day. Set up something that posts, that's encouraging, that's uplifting. Something that you can educate, empower, and encourage on a constant basis. Yeah, we can't be up 24 hours a day, but guess what? Your content can be constantly rolling. Your content can be constantly in front of somebody. Because when we up, somebody sleep. And when we sleep, somebody's up. Think about those countries that's 6 and 7 and 8 and 10 and 12 hours ahead of us. Y'all, it is already Tuesday somewhere. Somebody's getting ready to lay down. We just getting up and getting our day started. But somebody's getting ready to say good night. Somebody's getting ready to kiss their loved ones good night so that they can go work their night shift. And we're just getting up. So know that there's never too much content, and you can never post too much, because you can have something posting every hour on the hour. Somebody's going to see it, because somebody may miss your live and they may catch it as a replay. Somebody may not be in your algorithm right now, and it may be 2, 3, 4 days before they catch this live. So you could never post enough and share enough. Always be visible and always be willing to share. That's one of the things that I love to share across my platform, because visibility is key. People want to know who you are. People want to get to know you. It's not always about the books that we have. It's not always about the podcast that we host. But people want to learn who you are so that they really can connect with you. And when people can connect with you, they will support the things that you do. And they don't mind traveling. They don't mind going from place to place, because they believe in the things that you're doing. So, y'all, I challenge you this week. Dive in. Those things that you're trusting and believing God for, write them out. Some of us have, we made what we call New Year's resolutions. Write them out. Create your vision board. Sometimes being able to vision and being able to see those things that you're trying to walk into, those things that you're trying to accomplish, those things that you're trying to manifest in this realm. Create your vision board, even if it's just a little poster size, something that you can hang over your medicine cabinet, or over your light fixture as you're going out your door, that you can reference every day, that you can see every day. Because when you can visualize yourself, when you can see yourself doing something, it's apt to happen. I love vision boards. I love goal boards. I love anything where I can track and I can write down and I can see where I am accomplishing something. We all should have these things. And we should be intentional about the things that we're doing. Oftentimes we spend so much time on things that are not bringing us a return spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially. It's not netting anything, but yet we spend so much time on it. Like sleeping. I know we're supposed to rest, but a lot of us, we sleep our day away. We get 8 hours at night, and then we're sleeping throughout the day like we really need to be sleeping. Like some of us, we should go out and enjoy the sun when it's shining. I know some of us, we can't be out constantly 3, 4 hours, but natural sunlight. We need that natural vitamin D. We need a lot of. No, I'm not on mute because I see my volume going up and down. So maybe and let me check because you said I'm on mute. I think you are on mute. No, I'm not on mute. I see my volume going up and down. So maybe there's a problem with the communication with the translations. I'm not sure. But however, I thank God for the opportunity. Blessings, Sister Shara. I hope that you get some good reports at your appointment on today. But I praise God for um, all of you guys that came out to be a part of the AALAC Chasing Your Dream Book Tour this past weekend. Shout out to Cheniera. Shout out to Dr. Kimberly. Shout out to Coach Rachel that came down from Chicago. Excited about going up there in June. Y'all, we're headed up there June 15th to help her celebrate her book release. She's going to be releasing another book, and we want to help her celebrate. So as we celebrate her, y'all know me. Y'all know I like to incorporate other people into other celebrations. So we want to celebrate other authors, other business owners, those that are creating and leaving a legacy. Because her main thing is you being the CEO of your life. And how do you be the CEO of your life? You have to have some clarity. You have to have some empowerment. And you have to have some ownership. So, in order for you to be able to be the CEO of your life, you got to get that thing plain and clear. So that's why you write the vision and make it plain. And then you got to have some empowerment. How did you do that? You got to get around other people. You got to expand your reach. You got to get out. You got to sit under some people that can help you grow. Find you a mentor. Find you a coach. Find you someone that can pour into you. Because oftentimes we find ourselves pouring, but we need also to be filled. So find someone that can empower you, someone that can uplift you. And then you got to own it. And if you have not picked up her book, pick up her book Forged. But I'm telling you, this next book that she's going to drop is going to be one that you're definitely going to want to get. You might want to be in the building June 15th. If you have nothing already planned, mark it on your calendar. It is a Sunday. We're going to be sharing this week the location and the time of this event, so you guys can go ahead and properly plan to be in the building. But if you're in the Chicago, Illinois area and willing to travel to this event, we want you to be there. And if you're outside of the area and want to travel, we definitely want you in the building. We want as many people that would like to be a part of this celebration to come out and help us celebrate. Yeah, of course, we're gonna have some goodies. We're gonna be giving away some stuff. We're gonna have some empowerment going on in the house. So of course, we're gonna have some speakers. So y'all, it's gonna be a great time. So I want to encourage you guys to get connected, get connected, get connected. More details to come this week. More details to come this week. So again, shout out to Shining. one of the hosts over here on the Crew Podcast. She celebrated her 43rd birthday on yesterday. So happy birthday to you. Hope you enjoyed your birthday and looking forward to all that God has in store for you as He elevates you, to this next level in Him, and all that He has for you. So, y'all, this week we are continuing to celebrate poetry, Poetry Awareness Month. For those poets that's out there, we have several opportunities for you guys to allow your voice to be heard. I am still looking for individuals that want to be a part of the Awakening Verses, Unleashing the Power Within anthology. This is a poetry anthology. We have 5 sections in this book. Each section, you can submit one poem to each section if you like, or you can just submit one poem under whichever section you choose. But it's an opportunity for you to write inside of this book under those various topics to express your perspective, your thoughts, your opinions through your words. So this is an opportunity for you. You can be a seasoned poet. You can be a new poet. Even if you don't know that you are a poet and just want to share your words, this is an opportunity for you. So please join us inside of this anthology, only $25. The last day to join is going to be April the 15th, y'all. April the 15th is the last day because the queen has to have time to pull all this together so that the book will be able to drop on April the 30th. Sorry, we cannot take anyone after the 15th. All entries have to be in by the 15th. So please, if you have thought about it and you want to be a part of it, make sure that you get your entries in. The fee is only $25. This is an opportunity for you to share your brand, opportunity for you to connect with other authors just like yourself, other poets just like yourself, and an opportunity for you to add yet to your resume another best-selling book, because y'all know we gonna become another best-selling book because that's what we do over here. Opportunity for you to add that to your resume. What a thing to have to your resume when you can show people, hey, I'm not just a writer. I'm not just a poet. But I am a best-selling, number one best-selling on Amazon and whatever other platforms that we may be able to grace and capture that acknowledgement. Y'all, just having your book out there, you took the first step. You allowed your voice to be heard, and you are a part of one of the smallest percentile of people that are walking this face of the earth, because y'all, only 1 to 3% of humans will publish throughout their lifetimes. So you are a part of that. So give yourself a hand clap, pat yourself on the back, however you want to give yourself some accolades on today. Know that you are a part of a small minority of individuals walking among the face of this earth, and you should be proud. You should be proud. So don't sit down on that he's giving you. Give yourself an opportunity to get out there, be seen and heard. When these events come up, y'all join these events, be a part of these events, whether they're virtual or they're live. Get an opportunity to go out, meet some of these individuals, find out some of the things that other people are using that work for them. Find out some of the things that may not work so that you don't go down that line of having to go through that experience. Take in some of those things that other people are sharing that is not working so that you don't have to experience that. And then take heed to those things that are working and learn how to apply them to what you are doing. Incorporate them into your daily plan. Incorporate them into your plan of action and things that you already have in flow. And watch and see how things begin to align. But you have to be willing to trust the process, and you have to be willing to align. So y'all, I look like today I'm not gonna be on for that whole hour because it looked like he moved quickly on today and allowed me to be able to share quickly what it was that's laid in my spirit. And I'm grateful. Like always, I'm just grateful to just be an outlet, to just be able to come on and share And at this time, if anyone have any questions, any comments, anything that they would like for me to address over the next few minutes before I jump off here, please post them so that I can go ahead and get them answered. If not, I'll go back and review and see if there's any comments or anything that I need to address, and I will do it for the next show on Monday. Y'all, I thank y'all. Again, we have been doing this for 5 years and 3 months. And I thank God for yet the opportunity in the platform to be a voice, because the word tells us many are called, but only a few are answered. I thank Him that I heard the call and that I was willing to answer. And for those that are effectively in doing something in your community and doing things that you know that God has called you to, hats off to you. I applaud you, because it takes a very special person to step out on faith and trust the process and be willing to work through it. So, with that being said, guys, y'all, I have no comments. So I think everybody is okay with what has taken place on today. If you have been blessed by anything that I have shared, I would ask that you would share this in your circle of influence, and know that I will be back on next Monday. I'll be back on next Monday. Y'all, if you know poets, please send them over here. Send them over here. We're going to be doing a poetry showcase on April the 20th from 8 p.m. until the last poet standing, until the last poet has had the opportunity to share. So that night is going to be filled with poetry. Individuals going to have 3 minutes and 33 seconds to come on in the hot seat and share their poetry, share about their brand, and share what it is that they want to share in those 3 minutes and 33 seconds. So I encourage you guys to get involved in what we got going on, and see how you can utilize your voice, and see how you can connect with some amazing people, because y'all, there's some amazing people floating around these platforms. Y'all know who labor amongst you, because there are some amazing people. So know what they do. Again, thank you guys. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I hope this Monday is the best Monday that you've had for 2025. Know that it can only get better. It can only get better. It can only get better. It can only get better, y'all. And that is Cornell. That is Cornell calling from the prison. So I have y'all on here. Let me see if he got anything that he may want to share on this morning. See if there's anything that he may want to share on this morning, since I have you guys on here and he is on. Good morning, Cornell. I am currently live, and I was getting ready to get off, but you called, and I figured if you call and I'm still live, I might as well give you an opportunity to share, since the platform is here. So with that being said, we have a few minutes if you would like to share anything this morning with those that are listening on Monday Morning Motivation, the hour of power with the Queen. You're live. You're live. Cornell. Well, I don't know what happened. It said he was on him, but now I don't hear him on here. So I guess he didn't want to talk, or there was a bad connection. Um, Looked like he was disconnected. So maybe he'll call back. Not sure what was going on. Maybe he did not want to talk this morning. Not sure, y'all. Maybe they didn't want him talking live. Not sure. But y'all, we'll figure it out. Um, I want you guys to have a great day. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I hope that there was something that was shared on this morning that you guys was blessed by, and hope you guys can take it throughout your day. Share it with somebody else, and hope you be blessed. So again, I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see you guys back here on next Monday. Until next time.